Hello, greetings, this is Gillesmansillon. So I come back and continue to speak about those interdimensional energy, for we are shifting from these old patterns into the new patterns. We have to let go. It is difficult to let go of the old, for we want to be clear and for this new year that is coming, and it's about understanding that the love of God, the presence of God, always has been on the bottom root of our being. We've always had this love, but this love never imposed itself upon us, and so it is a matter of recognizing, reconnecting, so that this God, this love of God, this love of Creator within us can wash away all fear. It is the only reliable knowledge, the only reliable energy we can always count on, no matter what's going on in our head or in our environment. For we have guides, they are archangels, they are ascended masters that are all serving the one, and all those beings are actually here to assist in reinforcing this connection to this divine light and love of source. So we just have to ask whenever we need. We can ask our guides or the angels or the archangels, the masters, to assist us in bringing our consciousness back to what is meaningful and in relationship to that connection, to that soul essence. For that soul essence is the presence of the Creator within you, and the Creator can transform with His love all the negativity into positivity. For pain is no longer needed to learn, for we have to find this energy of pure love. It is a divine gift, it is really something, and we have to trust in the love of the Creator, to trust that this love is powerful enough to transmute all pains, all regrets, all fear, all sorrow, all negative energy, all chaos. And we want to ask for full healing and full empowerment, so that we can feel seated within our I am presence and experience the joy of the higher light. I'm going to pull a few cards. It's a new deck. So in essence, we were very receptive. The card represents the past. It says yin, and it is the past. It is the receptivity. It is about being like a vessel. We're receiving the energy. And where we are now is not for you. It's a card that says not for you. We know we are learned. We know that certain things are not for us. All this grief, this old energy is no longer for us. We want to eliminate the fear, the illusion, the doubts, and so this is not for us. And what's coming up in the near future is trust. It's the card of trust. So we have to trust the process. What we're working on right now is flexibility. It's to be flexible. It's to be able to balance out, to be like a chameleon, to blend in, and yet to remain grounded within this light. And the outcome to that process will be soulmates. So it's about reconnecting once again to this soulmate energy. Once we connect to our true self, our higher self, our soul, we'll attract the other part of our soul that we have contract with, that will come to complement us. Well, I hope this resonated with you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday seasons. I wanted to give two little recommendations. One recommendation is that to take every day a few hours away from phones, away from computers, away from the internet. Utilize those tools, but take time away where it's like you completely, it's because you receive a text that you have to jump on your phone to see what that text is, to allow this they can pile up for a few hours. It's okay. The world's not going to end. The sun's going to rise in the east. The seasons will follow each other. For the earth is trying to stabilize itself. All the problem with the climate is just a means by which the earth is trying to make humanity aware that there is a need for respecting the environment. And 2020 will be the beginning of this big cleansing, the cleansing of the ocean, of the rivers, of the soil, of the air. But unfortunately, we can't really expect that to come from government, because government have other agenda. They're into their own power, and there's very little to gain in working for the environment, except to convince the people that will vote for them that they are hearing what they're talking about. But it will come from individuals that will come together from young organizations and all kinds of. There's also magic happenings working from the galactic planes, whether humans that are working on the galactic planes or assisted by higher galactics that will be able to utilize technology that will be directed towards those to transmute all of this pollution, So we're going to see the beginning, 2020 will be the beginning of the restoration of the planet that will return with the ideas to visualize this planet in pristine clarity, into this beauty, for it is a jewel in the galaxy. There's so much diversity, even the Earth is all we know, and we don't even know all that much. We haven't been everywhere on the Earth, even if you well travel, there's places you haven't seen and people you haven't met, but understanding there is a great deal of diversity, and the universe is like so much bigger, but even the Earth is really big, and we want to return to that that consciousness of wholeness, so you can experience what all that is, and to already see that the world to focus on the functionality of things, to come out of the box of the old parameters in order to assert our own view on things, so that we can draw a direction for the rest of humanity. When we find this wisdom, humanity will follow, and then so we're gonna experience something completely new in 2020. So I wanted to come and say hello. Those two paintings is like this. This is on board. It's a cardboard. It's from 1992. I was living in South Miami Beach. It was a very fashion place. It was very bohemian. There was a lot of fashion agencies and photographers. It was a time, and so it was like a fashion period. And so I glue out six pages of a fashion magazine, and then I painted over it, and I wrote this poem of Charles Baudelaire on top of it. Part of my South Beach period, and this is a painting that's a celebration of a Spanish artist named Diego Velázquez. It's a very important painting in the Prado, but this is a commentary. I think I did one before of that. I have to look for it. Just commentary on art history. I finished with a song. It's about the celebration of the day. Celebrate the day. It's from Cat Stevens, called "Morning Has Broken." Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light, hidden so plain. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Beautiful song, Cat Stevens, reminds us that every day is new, every day, and we want to connect to nature, to be in awe, in relationship to all those wonders that have been created for us. I'm going to pull one more card. It's the Seven of Ariel. You have made good investments. Be patient. We always harvest what we sow. Utilize every experience for new projects. So be in the now. So there's all kinds of opportunity and new ideas. Write down all your ideas. You never know what's important or not, and just write them down. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for everything. I'll talk to you later. Namaste.